Welcome, Pisces, to a new era. My name is Emma. Oh my goodness, it's been forever, it feels like, since I last did these readings, and I understand that it feels forever for you guys because you were the last sign to get your reading, and just then my boy got sick. And so I do apologize that you've been waiting for such a long time, but here it finally is, back with Pisces. And this is going to be for the, basically, it's a month into the future as I read these messages. So it's about mid-October until mid-November of 2021. And we're just going to start with an overall message here for Pisces. There we go. An overall energy. Wow. New beginnings, Phoenix rising. And you're going to have plenty of time to figure out whether this is your reading or not, if you want to come to the extension where we're going to go deeper into the message. New beginnings. Look at this one. It's a little bit reflective here, which is quite weird. I don't even know where that light comes from. Anywho, begin your new life. New beginnings, begin your new life. A phoenix rising. A lot of fire. I see a lot of fire, but I see a lot of elements overall, because I see like the fire here, and then it looks like water on top of it, and it looks like it's not really an element, but it looks like light, like fire, water, light. And then it's not, but if you look at it like from this perspective, if you were to look closer, you wouldn't see that. And if you were to look at the card, you wouldn't see that. But from this angle, it looks like strong wind. So what is that? Earth. I guess we have some earth there. But fire, water, light, and wind comes through very strongly. So we're going to see what this is about. New beginnings, rising up from, it can be whatever situation. It can be one situation. It can be like feeling like you're starting over overall in your life. Feeling new to this world, if that makes sense. And it doesn't really matter what age you're at. If you just sort of enter this world in a new way, in a new energy. So we're going to see what this is about. We're going to go deeper into the message. So new beginnings. Why is the new beginning card here for Pisces, please? Pisces. There's construction going on outside, and I have to say, this construction has been quiet like every single day. Maybe my boy needed it, so for some reason it has sort of worked out in the way that it has been really quiet outside. But it's today, like as I'm starting to do these readings, this construction work is up and running again. And so I don't think that anything is a coincidence like that. So maybe something is under construction in your life. You're rebuilding, or you're building something back up. We have that with the new beginning and the Phoenix rising is that type of message in itself, that you're built, like there's a coming out of the ashes, coming back from something, rebuilding yourself, starting over, a new beginning. But with this construction work at the same time, it just feels like, do you hear that? That you're building something in your life right now. So why is the new beginning here for Pisces? Wow. Blessed and co-create. So we start with this beauty. You're just cruising through. You're just if I did you have this last time? I mean, this is just, you know, what is that? 2 weeks ago? Blessed, cruising through the ethers, if you will. Number 22 is saying to me, numerology wise, that there's something that we're not, like we're out of the wishy-washy. We're out of the, I want this to happen. I have a dream. I have a vision for something. You're out of that, but we're not into 33. That is 11. We're not into 33, which is like it's a done deal. It's already here. 22 sits somewhere in between, where you're starting to see progress about whatever it is that you're doing. You're starting to see progress. I feel like this is more like a personal journey. When is it not a personal journey? It's almost like a little bit of a silly thing to say, because it's always a personal journey. But I think it's, whether it's like you're building this project or relationship or work situation or business or whatever this is for you, I just feel like you're on this very personal journey, and it's more like finding that inner peace within yourself and finding your new place in the world. It's almost like you're being reborn. It's a rebirth. And being really blessed, like you're cruising on top of the love hearts there. A lot of love hearts in the midst of a little bit of chaos. Like right underneath the love hearts sits a lot of clouds. So maybe there's been a cloudy situation. There has been something that we've come up like from the ashes from, and moving now into a better place. Like you're seeing better. You're up where there's clear view. There's no mix up in love. There's no mix up in the relationship. There's no confusion where you're at. Maybe there was confusion in love or confusion around a project or confusion, like you send something out and you're really waiting back to hear something from someone, and or you really want some progress to take place in certain places, and it's like a little bit foggy. It's like it's not clear. Your intent is clear, but it's not, you're not really getting back what you want. But here it's like you have risen, you've rised, can you say that, above, so that you're now like you just have a clear view of what's about to take place. It seems like it's coming in meditation. Once you go into meditation, you have the clearest view, together with this co-creation card, which is like the most, it's so powerful, this card. It's so powerful, this energy. And with the 40 there, which is like the four for me is the heart coming full circle. There's a true elevation of Pisces. There is a, yeah, I can say it in any other way really. It's an elevation. It's like a what do you say in English? Fullbordat. Coming full circle. It's not really fullbordat. The only thing that comes up in my mind is like when you have consummated the marriage. Is that the same, like consummate? Is that the same expression? Like when something is like, we've come to its full, we've come to its, we're complete here. And if you're complete in your heart, it just really tells where you're at. You're in a really, really wise position. You probably have lived a lot of life, and you just, you know, and again, it doesn't matter if you're 35 or 75, you've lived a lot of life. You're probably a very old soul, and it feels like you've been here forever, and you just know stuff. Do you know what I mean? You're one of those wise ones, you know? And we have the cheetah, is that a cheetah? A leopard, on top there. And then we have the wise owl in the middle. And then we have an egg that is the exact same pattern as the cat. This is exact same pattern. So there's an offspring, there's a newborn, there's a new chance, there's a second chance, there's something new coming in that is like your creation, and it's coming from a very, like in the middle we are sitting very balanced, and it's like a very wise energy around this. It's really, really cool. I'm supposed to read out of the book, so I will. I've read this a couple of times. I know it's a good one. Co-create number 40. 32, 38, it's playing with me. 40. Co-creation. Essential meaning of this card is creativity, art, inspiration, fruition, and manifestation. The oracle's message is saying, you may not consider yourself a creative person. I think you do though. And especially being Pisces, you are considering yourself a creative person. You may not consider yourself a creative person, but you also may. But in fact, you are creating your reality every moment of every day via your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and intentions and actions. Yet you must consider that you do so in partnership with spirit, consciousness, God, or whatever name you call your higher power. You are a spark of this intelligence that works through you, nudging you with okay, I'm gonna remember something here. You are a spark of this intelligence that works through you, nudging you with inspired thought and intuitive guidance. You are a paintbrush that co-creates a beautiful, unique expression of your own individuality blended with universal spirit. That's so beautiful. You are a product of divine inspiration. Now you're aligned with it to create miracles. When you view your life as art and know you co-create it, only beauty and grace result. Only beauty and grace result. Prepare to be amazed. And I'm going to read out the relationship message as well because it's so broad. Connections of the heart serve to inspire you, opening you up to new ideas you would never have come to on your own. You are looking in the mirror, held up by this experience and seeking yourself in an unexpected way. No, sorry. I'm sorry. You are looking in the mirror, held up by this experience and seeing yourself. Maybe it wasn't wrong to say seeking in an unexpected way. You're seeing yourself in an unexpected way. Who is this extraordinary being looking back at you? You are going to be so happy that you kept your heart open. Your love is a unique work of art now, the very embodiment of beauty. And the prosperity, yes, sorry. So what I'm getting is that somebody is really working with spirit at this stage in your life and you're really having them come through you. There's a really beautiful connection there with spirit or God or universe, your oversoul. And you're allowing it to work through you. So for some of you guys, there's a specific word. When you just allow spirit to work through you, that can be like coming out in paintings. It can be that you literally are painting, or you're writing, automatic writing, or you're writing a book and it just feels like it's channeled. The whole thing is just channeled. But it can also be that you're literally starting to use this spirit coming through you, talking as you. So it's forming words, literal words. So that might just be for a few, a little side note, but that is really coming through strongly. So somebody's really working on that to have spirit come through you and to just trust that process because you're really on the right path right there. The prosperity message says, good training for my arm here. Flashes of inspiration give rise to great success. When you receive this message, you are at your most creative now, and whatever you apply yourself to will lead to the fruition of your dreams. That is just awesome. Remember that all your ideas are channeled from higher source. Yes. You create your reality in partnership with spirit. The potential for manifestation is unlimited now. Revel in its vastness, like just indulge yourself in the land of opportunities, basically, because everything you're in this type of energy right now that everything is doable, everything is working in a way because you're working in a way with a certain energy right now. Basically everything is at the fingertips, like it's yours to have, whatever it is that you want to have. And then no, that was it. The potential for manifestation is unlimited. Revel in its vastness. Yes. Wow. So Phoenix rising into a new beginning, like you know yourself by now, like you know who you are, and you're rising up using a lot of, like using the elements, but there's also a lot of light there, and rising above, like coming over, like whatever hardship was in love relationships or like overall relationships, friendships, work related relationships, anything that was quite foggy or quite like dimmed love-wise or just passion-wise, is like we're rising above it. You're cruising on top of it now with this co-creative dance with spirit. Like this is what I mean. You know yourself, you know who you are, and you know how to use it to the point where you might, this is why I say such a personal journey. This might be to the point where you're sitting down and you're on purpose contacting spirit and have spirit come through you through automatic writing, or like working with spirit saying, okay, I'm going to make this painting now. Whatever you want to flow, just flow it through me. Or for some people, and I feel like that is a little bit of a side note, that's not going to be for all, but there's some of you that are literally letting spirit sort of come through your body. You're embodying this spirit, and it actually talks your words, uses your voice. And it's actually, it has a name, and I completely has slipped my mind for some reason. Anywho, is there anything extra we want to say about this particular little scene here? Authority. And there's the number 4 again. So this is like you earned your halo. This ring. I just feel like you're coming into such an awesome energy right now. You're coming into such a core foundation that you're quite unshakable. And in these times, you want to be quite unshakable. You want to settle in so much in your energy and be so strong in your heart and just sort of be this authority. This is very Taurian. So maybe there's a Taurus influence somehow, some way there for you, or you might have like just be dealing with a lot of Taurus energy around you. To be in this position where you sort of settle into this energy, and no matter what is going on around you, you're sort of unshakable. It doesn't matter if there's like a child that sort of in your life that is behaving in a certain way, it doesn't rock your boat one bit. Or if there's politics, you turn on the television, it doesn't rock your boat one bit. And if there's like a well-meaning friend who's saying maybe not so beautiful things, it doesn't matter to you one bit, because it's like you're in this authority, this new energy where you're quite stable in your heart and you're quite stable in yourself. So right now what you're facing, it doesn't really matter. And to me, that describes the most beautiful energy to create literally whatever you want. That's probably why you're so powerful right now, to step into this situation where you can literally create whatever you want. And the reason why you can is because you're so stable. You're so solid in your own core energy right now. And if you listen to this, if you felt drawn to this reading, and you're listening to this and you go, not so much, I'm not so much in my authority energy. I don't know, with this new beginning and floating like on top of everything, feeling like you have the power to manifest whatever you want. If you don't feel that, I'm promising you, if you felt an urge, if you feel like to come to this reading, it's just literally right there for you. It might take just a couple of more meditations. It might take a walk in nature. It might take just the intention that you want to go to this direction for you to start to feel it. Okay, I'm going to continue to see what else I can find there for you in the extension. So if you feel like you are resonating with this, or you're really like intrigued by it, you're so welcome to the extension. The link to that is in the description box down below. If not, thank you so much for watching, Pisces. I hope to see you back soon. I hope nothing more happens so that I can just get back to the normal schedule and get these readings more sooner out there. Bye.